Hey all, happy Friday. We're here with another blind and it's going to be pretty spectacular. This might be one of the most epic type blinds that we've ever done, only because what's in it.
It's going to be pretty epic. Thank you to our good friend John for the suggestion for this video.
Thanks, John.
I don't know if we actually say this, but if you have suggestions for what you would like to see us do a blind with, please drop them in the comments. We would love to have some suggestions and things to go off of.
Yeah.
John gave us this idea a couple days ago, I think, and we are already filming it. So.
Several days ago, yeah. So I'm excited about it, and we're doing all 15-year bourbon.
I tried to get him to do 8 or 9, but he wasn't up for it. So I conned him into 6.
Yeah, I had a few other ones, but it was kind of like a draft. You know, I'd pick one, then Trent would pick one, and I picked one, and then Trent picked one, and at the end, those last few just were out.
Yeah.
You know,
like a fantasy draft.
Yeah, you know, kind of how we did it. You know, this has got to be in. Well, this one's got to be in too. Then, well, this one. At the end of the day, there was 2 or 3 left over that didn't get in.
Oh, I guess the Bourbon Madness we do is like a fantasy draft kind of thing, right? Is that okay?
Well, we should.
We should figure out a fantasy.
We should do that. I don't think we've ever really done that. No. But
no, I don't know anything about sports, but yeah.
We should.
John knows a lot about sports, so we could tag him for
John's
some
our
help.
guy.
But here we go. We got 6 bottles, and they are.
Oh, you're gonna say it? Okay, go ahead.
Should I not?
Yeah, go right ahead.
We got Barrel 15 year. This is the gray label, 106 proof.
I think that was 2022 release.
We got Widow Jane 15. That is. This is the 2021 release. It's 99 proof. We have Pappy 15. We have Russell's 15. Knob Creek 15. And Calumet 15.
There you go.
We kicked out Sam Houston 15 and Gatsby, Remus Gatsby, the 15 year. It was just really low proof, and honestly, I didn't care for it too much with the price to value proposition. But Mom poured them.
Yeah, and we have no idea what's in each glass. So let's get started, bub. With glass A. Your mom's going to have fun with this one.
She is.
Because this is going to be a hard one for us, honey. It's going to be tough. Might be
Brixton picked the order.
Brixton picked the order? That's my grandson.
We had a 6-year-old pick the order. Is that legal? Are we going to get in trouble?
Well, he didn't drink any. He just pointed.
I had him smell a bourbon the other day.
I can't wait to see him again. He actually picked them, huh?
I said, which one do you want for letter A?
Oh.
And he picked, I said, okay, now which one for B? So he literally picked them all.
That's awesome.
In order.
All right, then. That's pretty cool. Let's see if Brixton can stump us. Try. I mean, come on. What's not to like?
That is... I don't want to say quintessential, but I get a little bit of a nutty vibe in it.
Sure. It definitely screams old bourbon.
Cherry?
Screams old bourbon.
Quite a bit of cherry.
I can see that.
I like that. It smells like felt that you would get at like Hobby Lobby. Reminds me of that aisle a little bit.
I'll go with your mom to Hobby Lobby every once in a while, but I don't have fun.
No, Michelle really likes to shop the sales at Hobby Lobby for like holiday stuff, and I usually just shop for the candy.
Really?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I get like an elevated iced tea, sweet iced tea.
I could like in Arizona. I could see that a little bit, like an Arnold Palmer.
I mean, come on.
It's an old bourbon.
This is going to be tough. This is going to be ridiculously tough.
Every single thing for me, at least from the nose, transfers almost exactly to the palate, which almost never happens. It's kind of cool.
The only thing for me that I am getting in the middle of the back end of the palate, there is some earthiness, like a tobacco note or something like that coming through, which actually lends to the depth of the sip for me.
That's good, man. I like that. Mm-hmm. The only thing that I think it has against it, for me, it's a little dry.
Could be.
And it's a little, like, there's parts of it that are either a little, I don't think it's tannic, I think it's just a little bit bitter. Maybe the bitterness with the tobacco in there is just it's kind of standing out as like a...
I like it, though. Yeah. That front sweetness, in the middle of the back, you get that a little bit more of the earthy tobacco barrel notes like you're talking about. Sure.
I like it, whatever it is. It's a really nice proof point, too. I don't think it's like a barrel proof or anything like that.
It didn't really blow us away. What are you looking at?
Color. I got to do that since you don't have the black Glens up here. I didn't get an A through E.
Yeah, that's all right. They're 15 years, so good luck.
That's
I'm almost getting like bone broth.
What the heck is that?
Money, remember that bone broth you had for a while there? Yeah.
It's like you toss like a ham hock and stuff.
Yes.
In a liquid.
Yes, I was just gonna say, like you're cooking a good soup or something. You got some bone broth going on with a few things. Yeah.
Have you ever had bone marrow?
It's almost savory to a certain sense to me. I had bone marrow, but I didn't really go for it, man.
I'm surprised.
Remember that, babe?
We did. Where'd
We tried it.
Arizona?
I don't remember.
I'm surprised. I
Yeah.
feel like that's something I really enjoyed.
It was a textural thing. For
Is
me.
it like gritty? What is it?
No, it was like. Was it like
I don't remember.
like jellyish kind of?
Oh, heck no.
I
Yeah,
don't.
you
I
got
don't
me
know.
there.
And I'm gonna misspeak. I'm gonna misspeak. I've only had it once, and that was a while ago. So I didn't think I would order it again.
Yeah. I don't get a whole lot. I get there's a nice sweetness, almost like it's like sugary / butterscotchy or something. I don't know.
You could say that. I'm still getting a little bit of sweetness right when you first sniff, and then I get some savory stuff going on.
It almost reminds me of like a cherry syrup. Very cherry. Pretty thin palate.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, I'm flavors are nice. Definitely get that cherry, and then I'm kind of struggling middle of the back with it.
Tastes like a fog machine at the end, and then it just like fades out. I'm not mad at it. Like I would drink this all day long. I think it's really solid. I can't pick up definitive.
I think it's pretty
stuff.
good too. I think it's soft on the palate. It's got some things going for it. A little bit of grain, very beautiful grain note in there. The cherry, a little bit of grain. I'm thinking.
It's almost like a baked good, like a cherry Danish, or something.
Okay.
Minus the is there cheese in
Yeah.
a Danish?
Get them with cheese, sure.
Nasty.
I can go with that a little bit. It just
It is the grain is pretty up front. Maybe that's what I'm getting. It's a little bit like funky, but I like it.
right. Me too. That's what's difficult about that. It's man, you sip it, boy. You just
There's too much stuff up here, man.
banging everything. B is the type I want to love it, but it just I can't.
Put the honker in C, man. Holy shoot. That's unreal.
That's all right.
Now be quiet. That's delicious.
Oh my god.
That shit,
It's just a vanilla icing.
It smells thick.
It does smell thick. This is like divine French pastries in this glass. I'm getting some fruit in there with it too. It's lovely.
Come on. Interesting though. It's not quite matching what I thought it would on the palate.
No, but I am getting a really nice fruit note that I'm enjoying out of that. It's more of a strawberry, not a cherry.
I could get like a strawberry fruit roll up or like one of the fruit by the foot or something.
Yes. Problem with this one, of course, we got to get nitpicky because it's all 15-year bourbon. It's all great stuff. You get that wonderful rush of flavor at the front of the palate, and again, like B, it kind of just
Yeah.
goes away.
It's like fruit stripe gum. How you get that like just absolute explosion of flavor up front, and then it's just like it's a little bit underwhelming on the tail, not even on the tail end at like the third and fourth quarter.
Yeah, my second sip,
Yeah.
I was less appreciative of it than the first sip. So
Man, that's a bummer. I was really excited about the nose. Wow.
I'll be honest with you, Trenton. I'm kind of looking over as I'm looking at you, trying to see what's on the.
I'm nervous.
I got nothing so far. I haven't picked out anything.
I think I know what A is.
I've picked out nothing.
I think I know what A is.
No clue.
But that's it. And I did write it down. But
Did you? Yeah, I have no idea.
okay.
I can't even see it. Is that what I think it is?
Yeah.
Oh, you're out of your mind.
No, absolutely not.
A lot of these have that rick house
It's like
type
yeah.
aromas. You know, it's older bourbon. A lot of them have that elevated iced tea, the real sweet iced tea, the rick house thing.
I get more of like a rickety porch in the middle of nowhere type of a vibe.
And I
Like
can understand
it's
that.
woody, but not quite like the sweet woodiness that you would get maybe if you go into a rick house where you just like walk in and you just get like enveloped in the in the fumes.
Yeah,
of
I
the
can
rick
understand that. I can. But you know, they're older bourbons.
This one reminds me of like Courage the Cowardly Dog, the show, but it's like a bourbon. You know what I'm talking about? Courage the Cowardly Dog. Remember that one? It was a good show.
I do remember that.
It's really burning my nose though on the nose.
Is
Like
it?
a lot. Yeah, it's pretty ethanol-y, I feel like.
This might be the longest video we've ever done.
I don't know, man. That's pretty tingly and pretty spicy.
It is.
Like
There's no question about it. It's zapping my tongue as I speak.
it's like a lightning bolt of like if a lightning bolt was a pour. And I'm struggling to get much past the spiciness of it. I feel like it just kind of like really takes over anything else that might be going on in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's interesting. I gotta move on. I can't. You know, I'd love to just sit there and retaste a little bit, but I can't.
I had to retaste because it's really confusing. It's like TV static in a pour. Why? That's
I
why.
had to move on because somebody wanted to do 6.
Well, it's fine.
I mean, bro, seriously. A luscious, dark nutty note in there. Not peanut. It's not like that.
No, it's like a walnut.
That's
like
that's like a praline pecan. Like a
What's the difference between a
sweet-
pecan and a praline?
I mean, how do they make the praline one? It's like sugar stuff on
Brown
the inside.
sugar and
It's
pecans?
like a coating.
Candied.
Candied. Thank you. It's a candied pecan.
I ordered Virginia Diner milk chocolate turtles from Amazon because Paul sent them to me one day, and dude, I obliterated the can in like
You're gonna have
2
to share
days.
one of those now.
No, you're on a carnivore diet.
Well, yeah, I am right now. But you
Got you on that one.
know, maybe not for long.
Not when the turtles make an appearance. Dude, those turtles are good. They just need to be dark chocolate turtles.
Could you be on a carnivore diet? Could you just eat meat? Nothing else?
No, because
Basically.
like if I eat meat, usually I want like a mashed potato or I want like a rice if I'm doing
yeah.
fish or something. So like I could do like a meat starch thing only, like vegetables. I could do that pretty easily, but
Yeah, and I love vegetables too. So before you all pop off in the comments on me, because he had to just throw that out there, I'm only doing this for like a short-term thing. So
like
a
a
week or two, couple weeks.
you do a little broccoli, and you would do a little olive
I
oil
love
on it,
vegetables.
salt, pepper.
Man.
Oh man,
I
forget
love
about it.
vegetables. I really do.
Stax has these mushrooms stuffed with steak and lobster. Unreal. It was a special.
Well, of course it
Yeah,
is.
but it was really good.
And you didn't bring one over here
Yeah,
for us
you
to
didn't
try.
call us to tell us that why?
See?
Wait until
Why?
the special's over and then you tell us?
Why, Trent?
I don't know. Being put on the spot now.
You
Doesn't
put me
feel
on this.
very good.
You put me on this.
You know I love seafood. Seafood's like my favorite.
Yeah, this is nice. It's sweet and it's nutty in a way that isn't like Jim Beam nutty. It's really
Yes.
like my grandma has a bowl of nuts on the table with the cracker around Christmas time, and it really reminds.
Why do all My Meemaw used to have that every Christmas, man. The nuts in the cracker with the little pick that you could pick them out with. Of
and
course.
I stab myself every year with the pick trying to get
Why
something
not?
open. And I don't even know what half of the nuts in there are.
Nope.
Weird shapes, and I just died. I could identify like a walnut maybe. Past that. I'm just sitting there while everybody's talking, and I'm like crunching on these. I don't know.
I love it, dude. There's a nice toffee note along with that sugared pecan note in there. I love it. So, moving on.
This one's mid.
I know that. That's not true. Whatever it is, it's not mid. You're mid. What is that?
Mid?
I said you're mid if you think that's mid.
That's pretty freaking good.
Did you taste it already?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I didn't even smell it. Well, no, I did smell it. I don't even know how to describe this one.
Full flavor. That's for sure. Rich. Full flavor. I gotta get a little water before I taste it again.
I'm kind of at a loss for words on this one. Let us know in the comments if you like, when we do the blind, I mean, for some things we just kind of have to know because we pick out the selection. God love mom, sometimes there's just some things she does, maybe might not know where to find it, and there's stuff everywhere, and things are like 4 shelves deep right now, so it's hard to find it. But some things we just have to know. In my head sometimes, though, I can't be like, oh, this doesn't remind me of this, or this can't not be this thing. Do you guys like that when we try and guess what the bottle is based on the 6 we're tasting? Do you not?
I don't want to do that.
Because I put down my guess for each one.
That just kind of ruins it for me if I start
Really?
guessing it. Yeah. I just want to enjoy it for what it is. Try to pick my winners, not trying to represent in my head what each one is. I just don't want to do that. And then I just confuse myself. When you're 60 years old, you get confused once in a while. You don't need any help.
It's weird that you're 60. It's weird that I'm almost 30.
Yes, it is.
Jeez. Well, I mean, this was fun. I know what my last out is currently. My last out is going to be D. Just really kind of surprising that it's a 15-year. All of these other ones have some kind of like common theme. Like you can kind of tell in certain areas of the palate, of the profile of what you're tasting, whether it's like an old wood, whether it's like a really like dynamic pour, a praline, or like something. This one just has this like TV static. I honestly can't get many notes from it.
It is, D is my lowest score for my first, through by a smidge. So D will be my first out as well.
I have a second play, or a fifth rather.
Go ahead.
My fifth is B.
Okay, I need to taste.
I think actually, I'm tied with this one.
Yeah, no, mine's gonna be C. Okay, I need to mark this down too so I can. So honey D was 5th for me, right? And then I just put
6 for you.
Oh, 6. I forgot there's 6. Yes.
5th
And I just put out C, so that would be 5.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stick with that.
Travis 5th was B.
But are you gonna change? He said he's gonna retaste.
No, it's
What?
close. I'm not gonna change. I will say though, C is my 4th.
Okay,
So not too far off, I will say.
let me retaste.
So what do I have left? I have A and E and F. Oh, these are all ranked properly. Okay. Well.
Cherry note's very nice in there, though. I will say that.
I'm gonna do a little flippy flop here, I think.
What?
Yep. I'm really surprised that these are such like. I had a tie for one set. I'm surprised it being a 15-year that A, my scores are as low as they are for some, and for like, there are 2 here well, 3 that like really blew me out of the water. I would have expected it being a 15-year blind of all to pretty much be kind of blown away from all. Because you're either, with 15 years, you're either paying a premium price or you're paying with your time to try and find it like with an allocated bottle.
Okay, I also feel that when we're stepping behind the bar to do this video on a 15-year bourbon blind, that our expectations are high.
Oh, yeah.
So if you would put one of these 15 years that we pushed out in 6th or 5th along with a normal blind, we might be going, well, that's so good.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Dude, I got one chest hair right now, and it's throwing me off because it's like tickling my shirt.
Really? I got about, I don't know, 1,500. I'm good.
Yeah. Just one right now. It's been like that for a while.
That Topo Chico is the bomb, isn't it?
That's really good. We're not sponsored, but these are really nice.
They are. I get them at Costco. I like
So we got, okay, what's your next?
I went ahead, honey. Also, I put out B for my 4th place. So that leaves us with, are we have the same?
We have the same. Just
okay, so
orders.
just flip-flop 4th and 5th.
Yep.
All right. Now, for me, this is going to be extremely difficult.
I'm going to taste one more time because...
I cannot put that one out. I can't do it.
E? Why do I get like a garden hose note or like a beef jerky note from E a little bit? Do you get that, or is that just me?
Beef jerky?
Yeah, it's like praline and like pecan, and then like a beef jerky or like this.
Well, I am on the carnivore diet. Maybe that's why I'm really like
maybe, yeah,
it's possible.
maybe. Man, I really want Chinese food right now for some reason. I'm gonna go get that after this, I think. I feel like it's not often that we get stumped. Like I'm I know what my first place is, but I don't know what my next out. And not that it really matters because it's a blind. But
well, I'm gonna have to push out A next. That's what I'm gonna
For
do.
your 3rd?
Yes, ma'am. That's what I'm gonna do, and I'm pretty much going off of exactly how I scored them first time through. I have retasted just to be sure, but it changed my mind. But it's going exactly how I scored them.
My E is going to be in 3rd.
Oh, bro, you are breaking my heart.
I cannot get past this strange plasticky
What are you talking? Plastic?
It's plasticky, bro. It's like a Ziploc bag plasticky.
He is nuts.
Yeah. No, it
Seriously.
Definitely is.
This is just delightful.
No,
this
the
now
smell
when I
is better.
smell it. This is almost turning into that. Remember once in a while, honey, I used to make the chocolate pecan pie with little chocolate chips in it too?
What?
There you go.
Have you ever done that?
Yes.
Yes. I don't remember that at all.
It's very good.
Huh. Well, my second place is going to be A. My first place is going to be F.
But that's so good, man.
It is good, but I get this plasticky note. And it's either like, do I prefer a plastic? It's like a new fridge. When you open a new fridge and it's got this new, it's not like a new car smell. It's a new appliance kind of a smell, but it's like a taste. I get a little bit of it. Whereas A, it's like a little bit nutty. If this didn't have this plasticky note that I'm getting, I would have picked E as my second. But I'm going with that.
I love E. I do. But it's going to have to be second place, honey. F is going to have to be my first place.
So we were the same on the first place, but we were different on anything but the last and first place. Mostly flip-flopped.
Yeah. It's all right. Now is for the time of embarrassment, usually, on our end, and astonishment of what we actually chose.
Now I'm worried about C.
C, you're worried about?
Very worried about C.
Okay. All
Because
right.
I think I know what it is.
All right, honey, did we agree on 6th place?
6th.
I think we did, right?
For both of you, yes. Was
All right.
D,
All right.
and that was Calumet Farm.
Okay, which I have 0. I have 0.
I just bought this the other day.
Yeah, and we only got it because it was in John's recommendation list. Also, there's somebody in our comments that asks for a Calumet bourbon review, like almost every video.
I didn't know that.
So bear with us because I just don't have a lot. I personally only have the 16 year. So Trenton today, was it today or yesterday?
No,
Whatever.
the other day.
Several days ago,
Yeah.
got this 15-year-old, and it still has Harry's sticker on it, $150 for the 15 year.
And the 16 right now is $119.99, which is weird.
What?
Yeah. I picked up a 16 year too because
I'm gonna have to get one because I've sincerely got
16?
this much left.
A 16? Well, you're lucky because I bought 2. All right.
That's my guy. That's my boy right there.
What's this is
All right.
where we differed. We'll go with his. Kurt's.
However you want to do.
Kurt,
Yes, I
Your.
was C, right?
place was
Yeah.
C. That's Trenton's 4th place. Was Pappy.
You had your hand on it.
I did.
I sincerely did not go through this blind trying to figure out what I'm tasting. I swear to you, I did not. I would have never known that was the Pappy.
As soon as I smelled it, I knew it was Pappy. But here's the thing.
And it was 3rd for you?
4th. This was
My
C.
apologies. I keep
4th.
forgetting we're doing 6. Okay.
And it's one of those things where it's like Pappy has this really good reputation, and we've been fortunate enough to, I think, try just about every Pappy, whether it be samples, whether we were fortunate enough to obtain a bottle of it.
Wow.
The 15 on the nose and up front is incredible, and this has been open. I've had this bottle for about 3 years now,
He's had a long
and
time.
it's getting to the tail end. So I don't know if the oxidation is getting to it, but I remember it being a lot better. But like the up front it's just as described. It's like fruit stripe. You get this really beautiful fruity appley up front, and then it's just like flavor cliff. There's nothing left.
I personally have never owned a Pappy, and it's fine by me. I don't
We'll
have
have
a
to
problem.
change that.
I don't have a problem with it. I really don't.
I'm surprised, but I'm also not surprised because it's one of those overhyped bottles. I'm very happy to have it. If I stumble across another one, I'd be very happy to purchase it at a halfway decent
Well, I'm
price.
a little surprised. It's I honestly, when I saw the lineup, I honestly didn't think it would be top 2. But I'm a little surprised it's 5th.
I haven't had this in several months. I open it very rarely. I share it with friends of mine when they come over, but I haven't had it for a couple months. And after tasting it, I'm not surprised. I guessed that this was going to be 2nd, but after tasting it, I'm not surprised that it's in the place that it is at all.
All right, honey.
All right.
Where are we going next?
Your 4th place.
4th?
And this is Trenton's 5th place. So
5th.
you flip-flopped. Was B. I'm looking to see what Trenton
He's
got his
guessing.
hand
He's
on.
good at it. I
It is the Widow Jane.
blown away.
You're joking. What was that?
B.
Wow. Okay. Widow Jane 15 year. I truth be known, I like the Widow Jane products more than Trenton does.
That's true.
That's a fact. But I'd have gave you $100 if my 2nd place wasn't Widow Jane. So
That's what
now
I thought it was.
I am just freaking out of what 2nd place is going to be.
That's what I
because
thought
don't
it
know.
was.
I always get that praline pecan type
the 10.
note out of Widow Jane. But this was what letter was that, babe?
B.
B. Okay.
John really put the wood to us with this idea, didn't he? Wow.
That pecan note's a little subtle, but when I do drink it again, I'm getting that little brownie fudge note that I get sometimes with that too. So
Wow.
yeah. All right.
Well, I'm scared now.
I am.
All right, Kurt,
All right.
you're 3rd.
Yeah.
Trenton's 2nd was A.
Mm-hmm.
And that was, any guesses, Trenton? I can't
He's
see.
got his hand on it.
Was
He's
it Knob
Knob Creek.
Correct.
Wow. Trent's pretty good at that. I honestly didn't think of any of this, other than I really thought this one was my 2nd place.
All right, we're going
Okay.
to 2nd place. And Trenton's 3rd place is E. Yes, barrel.
And what was this for you, bud?
3rd.
Wow.
This is the one that I was getting the plasticky note on. I still like. I get the praline, the really, and I've never had this before.
It's been forever since I've had anything out of that bottle.
This is the 15. It doesn't have anything about the release date of this thing, but
it's really good. That's back in the day, Trenton, when I was pretty much buying anything that
That was E.
I was pretty much buying anything that had a little bit of a high profile to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so I really haven't dipped into that in the longest time. And that's a blend, I think, of Kentucky, Indiana, and Tennessee whiskeys, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm a little bit surprised. I would have expected this to be somewhere down in here.
I would have thought the same, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
Russell's is number one.
This is gonna.
And for you too, right, Trenton?
Yep. This is gonna be hard to beat this year, folks.
Now,
in terms of an allocated.
What was that?
I thought it was Knob Creek 15.
Okay, I can't read without my glasses.
I put Knob 15.
I thought that was RR15.
Oh.
And that's when I said you're out of your mind.
No. Okay. No.
Okay.
A was Knob Creek 15. Yeah. As soon as I got that nutty note, I was like, "This is Knob Creek."
Guys, that Russell's Reserve 15 years, full flavor. It is masterful wild turkey juice. Really is. A generational type whiskey. In just my humble opinion. Just a dude in the basement. Not a professional by any stretch of the imaginations, but man, it's just super good. Super good. So, that's it. John, Trent was right. You put the wood to us on this one, my man. So this was difficult. This wasn't easy. I'm surprised by this. I really am.
Never in a million years would I have guessed that this would have been the final lineup. I would have thought Calumet, Barrel, and one of these two would have been like last three.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have thought Russell's, the Pappy 15 and Knob Creek would have been for me. And I mean, this is my lineup.
That's your lineup. So
Not
Knob
too far
Creek
off.
15 really ranked pretty high for you.
It did, and I don't even have one.
Wow.
I don't know if this is an annual release or not. I know the 15 or the 18 is, but I don't know about the 15. 15 is really good. I like it. 100 proof.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think it was like $89.99 when it came out.
Right.
A while back. A couple years ago.
Yeah.
It'd probably be $149 coming out today.
Yeah, but
What are you
back
gonna
in the day it was pretty
Yeah.
price. All right, guys, eat us up in the comments because this could go 100 ways to Sunday. It really could. But I have to guarantee you one thing: I enjoyed every minute of it.
It was fun, John. Thanks for the recommendation, folks. If you have a recommendation of a blind you want to see us do, please leave a comment in the comments below. I mean, just about anything we'll do, whiskey related. If you want to do a Fireball blind, I did buy a bottle of the Apple Fireball.
You did.
I did. I had to. So we're keeping that stashed away for a rainy day. But I haven't tried it yet though.
All right, guys, that's all we have for you today. Have a fantastic weekend. As always, we ask you to please drink responsibly. See you next time right down here with Trent and me in the good old basement bourbon bar. See you later.